Hello, today was the third session of my class at the Yokohama National University. I talked about a very fundamental concept of logical thinking, which is syllogism. The word itself seems very difficult, but the concept itself is pretty much simple. Deduction is well known and is a typical method of syllogism. In many cases, people tend to rely on the reason specific to the person's experience and jump into a conclusion. This causes a logical jump and it makes your argument very weak. Such specific reason is called minor premise or simply premise. In any case, you should make sure that you have more fundamental premise, which is called assumption. The assumption should be universal or commonly accepted one. This is called major premise or simply assumption. This is an example I use in my class. Nancy is a woman. This is minor premise. And conclusion is Nancy likes sweets. It seems logical, but you have to be careful. You have this major assumption, premise or assumption. Every woman likes sweets. Without this assumption, you have the logical jump between these two. Even if your argument structure is logically correct, it does not make any sense at all if either or all the premises are wrong. Also, you need to be careful what assumptions you have, as in many cases, assumption is not clearly mentioned or written. So, people tend to jump into a conclusion without such solid assumption. Finally, we had a group discussion at the class. The discussion topic was a private company should pursue its profit as a first priority. My instruction was to try to apply syllogism in their logic development. While they still need more practices, I'm sure this exercise will enhance their logical skills and communication skills as well, especially in business settings. This is a summary of the key points. Understand the basic structure of the syllogism. Make sure you have valid premises in your argument to make it solid. Be mindful or careful what major premises you rely on when developing a conclusion. Thank you and see you next week.